There is a pizza chain that filed for bankruptcy twice in 3 years, and somehow it's still alive today. By the end of this video, you'll understand how a company with over 1,000 locations nearly ate itself to death. In 1956, an Italian immigrant named Gennaro Sbarro and his wife Carmela opened a small salumeria in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. They sold fresh meats, cheeses, and slices of homemade pizza to construction workers in the neighborhood. The pizza was so good that lines stretched down the block. Word spread. The Sbarro family opened more locations across New York City. But the real breakthrough came in 1970 when they did something no pizza company had ever done before. They opened inside a shopping mall, Kings Plaza Shopping Center in Brooklyn. An open kitchen, self-service counter, New York-style pizza by the slice. It was genius. Mall shoppers were hungry and they wanted something fast. Sbarro gave them exactly that. Through the 80s and 90s, Sbarro exploded. They were in every food court in America. Over 1,000 locations worldwide, airports, military bases, even the Pentagon. Entrepreneur magazine ranked them the #1 quick service Italian restaurant in the country. But here is where it starts to go wrong. Their entire business model depended on one thing: mall foot traffic. As long as people kept going to malls, Sbarro kept making money. In 2007, a private equity firm called Mid-Ocean Partners bought Sbarro. And like clockwork, they loaded the company with debt. Then the Great Recession hit. Mall traffic dropped off a cliff. Consumers stopped spending money at food courts. What they didn't see coming is that the decline wasn't temporary. Online shopping was killing malls permanently. And Sbarro had no plan B. By 2011, Sbarro was drowning, $200 million in debt. They filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in April, closed 25 underperforming stores, emerged from bankruptcy 7 months later after restructuring. They hired a new CEO named James Greco, who created what he called a 100-day turnaround plan. He rebranded everything. New recipes with all natural ingredients, wood-fired ovens, made-to-order pasta stations. He even changed the name to Hands-On Italian. On second thought, let me reframe this. The turnaround was doomed before it started. They had a debt-to-earnings ratio of 150 to 1, $4 million in earnings against $17 million in annual interest payments. You can't rebrand your way out of that math. March 2014. Less than 3 years after the first bankruptcy, Sbarro filed again. This time they closed 155 locations. More than half their remaining stores in America just gone. They moved headquarters from New York to Columbus, Ohio, to cut costs. A new CEO named David Coram took over and made one smart decision. He stopped trying to be something Sbarro wasn't. No more fancy Italian eatery rebrand. Just go back to what people actually wanted. New York-style pizza by the slice. They redesigned the logo to say NYC 1956. They stopped depending on malls entirely, started opening in airports, gas stations, travel plazas, and convenience stores, places where hungry people needed food fast. By 2016, they had cut their number of US stores to 318, less than a third of their peak. But the ones that survived were actually profitable. The debt-to-earnings ratio went from 150 to 1 down to 1 to 1. If you're still watching, join the community and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Sbarro's story is actually one of the rarer ones we cover on this channel. Most companies that go bankrupt twice don't come back. Today, Sbarro has over 600 locations in 28 countries. They expanded into the UK through a partnership with EG Group. They're in convenience stores and travel centers that most people would never associate with pizza. The lesson is brutal. When your business depends entirely on one thing, whether that's mall traffic or a single customer or one product, you are always one shift away from extinction. Sbarro survived, but barely. Most don't. What would you have done differently?